Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins.
Yes, good morning, and welcome to another exciting episode of your favorite weekend show. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio. Yes, Awesome Radio 107.5 FM and 1570 AM WECU here in Greenville. And a super shout out to everyone listening to us on WNOS 102.3 FM and 1450 AM out in New Bern. Yes, you're glad to have you with us this morning. And if you're watching online, welcome to everyone joining us live on our Pitt Perspectives YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X channel. And you can also stream the show anytime by visiting pittperspectives.com. Yes, as always, I'm your man, your favorite voice on the mic, the man with the juice, the man with the sauce, the man that I call Victor Ihuka. Yes, and as always, I have my two amigos with me, AY and Patrick. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Yes, good morning, everyone listening to us this wonderful, beautiful Saturday morning. This is AY, and we are here to give you your favorite Saturday morning show, Pitt Perspectives. And we know that you are on the other side listening to us, and that's why we come here every week. And I would like you to invite everyone around you to join us on this show this morning to enjoy this ride with us. It's going to be a blast, guys. Patrick, how's it going?
Yeah, good morning. This is Patrick once again on the 1, the 2, the 3, the Awesome Radio. It is an amazing Saturday morning. It's really hot outside, but it's supposed to rain for the next few days.
I mean, not like it's been all week, bro.
Interesting.
Because it rained last night, so it's a bit like 10 degrees lower.
Yeah, I mean, there are still droughts in Eastern North Carolina. Yes, Uchendu Jr., we see you in the chat. Yes, we are here. Yes, we're glad to have you here. How is it over there where you are at? How's the week been? You know, I'd like to hear from you. What's up, fellas? How's you guys' weeks been?
My week started well. I was at the Outer Banks.
Byron, right?
Byron, yeah, I was there for like almost 2 days.
Wow.
It was really fun. I wish I could stay back. This place is...
So would with you be in the
ICS?
rained,
Jesus.
Oh, really? So with you being in
that?
ICS, are you able to go over there too for project work or whatever?
I don't have to.
Okay.
If I don't have any lab work to do.
Oh, I see. So it's usually if you have lab work.
Yeah, if you have.
And it's mostly for those in the physical dimensions.
If you're doing natural sciences, yeah.
Oh, amazing stuff. Yes.
Well, I took a natural dimensions course in the first semester.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Yes, my week was interesting. How was your week, though?
My week was chill. There's nothing so crazy
chill?
about it. Yeah,
amazing.
Just regular work and all that. Yeah. How about
you?
Patrick
is a proud owner of a private jet now. you know. Yes, but my week was interesting. My car broke down. You know, shout out to AY for coming to help me jumpstart the car. Bro, I've started making car owner expenses. Bro, that thing is not funny, man. Yeah, they say the starter is bad, and bro, before you know it, I've spent more than my rent.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's wild, bro.
Jesus.
That's what I was shouting too. But yes, amazing stuff. Have you guys been seeing the World Cup? It's the quarterfinals.
I saw Spain make it over Belgium yesterday.
Yeah, I was disappointed with Morocco a bit, but I mean, I expected them to put France, up. Bro. But I mean, even Paraguay, you know, it was still France.
They didn't do any. France was playing their last game against Paraguay. They didn't care. They were not.
Well, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Like,
but
this is France. Like, they have at least 3 teams that can compete for the World Cup in this squad. So I don't know what you people
want.
Why
are you blazing France?
I'm telling you.
But I mean, they are the obvious favorites.
I'm telling you, France is going to win this World Cup.
Well, I hope England wins, though.
I would have loved for Messi to run it back.
I think
but
France will win it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
this guy is changing
this
his
point.
tune.
No, wait. Now, during the video
your
show,
tune.
you asked us to give our 3 best.
Yes.
And I said France, Spain, and Portugal.
Okay.
Portugal is out. I still have France and Spain.
Yeah.
What-
Hey, let's
do you
go.
remember what you
Who do
said?
you have?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
What did you
tell us.
I had France, Argentina, and I had Spain.
I know I had England and then I had
Okay.
France.
You had Morocco.
Yeah, I mean I had
Morocco is out.
Yes, I mean, so you won't remember the England and France.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
this is Awesome
England.
Radio, and we'll be back right after the break. Don't touch the dial.
I'm Dr. Kyle Horner from Carolina Arthritis Center. Living with arthritis or joint pain doesn't have to limit your life. At Carolina Arthritis Center in Greenville, we're Eastern North Carolina's only private, single-specialty rheumatology clinic dedicated exclusively to your joint health. Our experienced team offers comprehensive care all under one roof. From consultations and joint injections to on-site laboratory, x-ray, bone density testing, and our specialized infusion suite. No more running around to multiple locations for your arthritis evaluation. When you need expert rheumatology care, choose the specialist who focus solely on conditions like yours every single day. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center.
Where your journey to health begins.
Awesome radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned in to Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio Network, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in Greenville, Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. Yes, this time, I see you, Chandon Jr. in the chat. I'm excited to hear diverse opinions and perspectives. Yes, we can't wait to get to our community voices segment today. But first things first, we'll get to our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins. Super shout out to Carolina Arthritis Center for always showing us love, for always supporting us. Amazing stuff. What do we have, guys?
Yes, I have the first news here, and it says North Carolina approves $34 billion state's budget.
Yes, North Carolina has a new $34 billion state's budget after Governor Josh Stein signed it into law. The budget includes a 3% pay raise for state employees, lowers the state's income tax next year, provides the largest starting teacher pay raise in nearly 50 years, fully funds Medicaid, and sets aside $700 million for Hurricane Helene recovery in western North Carolina. Although Stein approved the budget, he said it does not go far enough in some areas. He criticized the elimination of more than 1,000 state jobs and said many workers still are not receiving raises that keep up with inflation. Supporters, however, say the budget is a major investment in education, public safety, and the state's future. Yes, moving on.
We also have Mountain County to build new emergency hospital.
Yes, Martin County is one step closer to getting emergency health care back after the state approved $25 million to build a new emergency hospital in Williamston. The funding comes nearly 3 years after Martin General Hospital closed, leaving residents without local emergency care. ECU Health says it's committed to restoring essential health care services to the community. Officials say the project is now moving into the planning stage with legal agreements, construction plans, and timelines still being worked out. County leaders are asking residents to be patient as they work to build a modern facility that will provide reliable emergency care for Martin County and the surrounding area. Yes, moving on.
Okay, big changes proposed for Pitt County schools.
Yes, Pitt County Schools is considering major changes to meet the county's growing and changing population. The district's new 5-year facilities plan includes building a new D.H. Conley High School, adding a new elementary school in the Aiding area, and expanding classroom space where student enrollment is increasing. The proposal also recommends closing Belleville and Stokes schools because of declining enrollment in northern Pitt County. Students would move to nearby schools if approved. School leaders say these ideas are still in the planning stage and will require additional approvals before any final decisions are made. Yes, in our final news of the day, guys.
In our final news of the day, we have that Invest Greenville announces new board leadership.
Yes, Invest Greenville has announced its 2026-27 board of directors, with Aaron Driver, president of IIC Carolinas, returning for his second term as board chair. Several current leaders will remain in executive positions, while new business and community representatives have joined the board to help guide economic development across Greenville, Pitt County. The organization also welcomed new municipal representatives and thanked outgoing board members for their service. Invest Greenville leaders say the new board will continue working to attract businesses, create jobs, and strengthen Greenville, Pitt County as a great place to live, work, and invest. Yes, that's all we have for you today on our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins. Yes, guys, it's been going down in the charts.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here. Let's start from the top. Yes,
I think
yes, Uchendu Njonye says this topic has a lot of depth because FOMO, fear of missing out, isn't just about social media. It's about identity, purpose, relationships, ambition, faith, economics, and even mortality. Interesting. He goes on to say, I'm excited to hear diverse opinions and perspectives. Yes, we can't wait to get to it. Ebero Zokalu says, I'm excited to be here again. This topic is less talked about, and maybe it's because we are all guilty in one way or another. Yes, we are excited to have you here too, Ebero Zokalu. Yes, Ebero Zokalu goes on to say, and yeah, unlike last week, this week has been quite productive, and yesterday I won something. Amazing. Come on, one time for Ebero Zokalu, guys. Yeah. Yes, please tell us, what did you win? Would love to hear that gist, Tell us, what did you win, Ebero Zokalu? Yes, Rex Joe says, hey guys, the first thing that crossed my mind when I saw the topic is AY. You know him and his goat has fear of missing out. Interesting.
You have to explain yourself because I don't understand what that is.
You and Cristiano Ronaldo,
Ronaldo,
obviously.
yes.
How can you not get it?
No, like he does stand alone, has fear of missing out as in.
He'll.
We have to. Break
Yes,
it down.
Abide and Pray always says, AY, your intro today is lit. You sounded like a preacher. Yes, AY is a preacher, a pastor in training. Patrick is his
In the church you
protege,
built, Abi.
Yes. Amazing stuff. So today on our on our Community Voices segment, we are exploring a question that many of us wrestle with in today's fast-paced technological world: the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out. We are constantly surrounded by opportunities, invitations, trends, and experiences. As a result of all this, some people feel the need to say yes to everything, afraid they'll miss out on something exciting. Others are learning that saying no can bring more peace, balance, and fulfillment. So, are we happier when we're always chasing the next opportunity, or we are comfortable letting some things pass by? So, today we are going to have an honest conversation about priorities, contentment, and the pressure to always stay connected, and also how social media and busy lifestyles and changing expectations shape the way we make decisions about our time and attention. So, these are our questions for today. Have you ever said yes to something simply because you didn't want to miss out? That sounds relatable. What experience or opportunities do you think are okay to miss? And have you found more happiness in doing less, by doing less instead of more? So, have you ever said yes to something simply because you didn't want to miss out? What experiences or opportunities do you think are okay to miss? And have you found more happiness by doing less instead of more? Yes, as always, we'd love to hear from you. You can drop your comments and your perspectives across our social media channels on the chat: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, everywhere you're getting us on. And you can also call in on the studio lines on 252-756-2008. 252-756-2008. Would love to hear from you about the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out. Have you ever said yes to something simply because you didn't want to miss out? What experiences or opportunities do you think are okay to miss? And have you found more happiness by doing less instead of more? Yes, so Patrick, let's start from you just because AY is the chief arbitrator of this topic. So,
Just
That's going to take 10 hours to get him
no,
off.
that's not what I mean, but yeah, it's fine. All right, so okay, Esther Lamashadrak, just before you get to that, said, "Hey guys, my connection is not stable today, so let me just drop this now. FOMO often begins where identity is weak. When you don't know who you are, every opportunity looks like it belongs to you." Interesting stuff. Hopefully your connection will be stable enough, because we'd love for you to unpack this. It's obviously very wise, like your opinions always are. So let us know what you mean by that. FOMO often begins where identity is weak. So who best to start off this conversation than the... Oh, wow. Yes, we're going to go on a break, but when we come back, we hear from the resident Gen Z about the fear of missing out. Boom.
Owning your own home or purchasing another one is not as complicated as it may seem in today's time. You are invited to a free homeowners seminar Saturday, July 18th, beginning 11 o'clock a.m. in Washington at 801 West 5th Street. I am a first-time home buyer. So do I really need a down payment? Or is there a special program out there for me? Well, this free homeowners seminar with Realtor Janessa Tetterton of Phantom Realty will explain the home buying process and will prepare us for home ownership. Let Janessa know to save you a seat at this free homeowners seminar. Register today by calling or texting 252-402-5891. That's Saturday, July 18th, beginning 11 o'clock a.m. in Washington at 801 West 5th Street. Free refreshments provided by sponsor Redemption Tabernacle Church, Bishop Dr. C.E. Tetterton, and Honorary Mother Tetterton. 252-402-5891.
Awesome radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned into the best radio show east of North Carolina. Yes, this is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in Greenville, eastern North Carolina, to the rest of the world. Yes, and today we're talking about the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out, and it's buzzing in the chat. Yes, before we get to the Gen Z in the building, Esther Lamashadrak says the deeper message is this: clarity reduces FOMO, fear of missing out. The more you understand your identity, values, and goals, the easier it becomes to say, that's a great opportunity, but it's not my opportunity. That's deep. Yes, you stop measuring your life by what others are doing and start making decisions that align with who you are and where you want to go. Amazing stuff. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good, good,
A good
submission.
start. Okay. All right. The Gen Z, the man from the generation that has fear of missing out on steroids. The man from the generation that does takeovers and causing chaos everywhere
Yeah, I have a
for the
question.
fear of missing out.
My question is, which generation are you, Victor?
Bro, we are from the same generation.
No, I'm a chosen generation.
Okay, nah.
So which? Who
Yeah,
are you?
I'm a royal
I am a
priesthood.
chosen. Who are you?
I'm a priesthood. I'm a
Wait,
royal
yeah.
priesthood.
Victor, who are
That's a
you?
good question.
Bro, yo.
Now let's say I'm Gen Z. Yes, we know.
I'm a
everybody
chosen.
knows
Who
what I
are you?
am. Who are you?
What's the generation before Gen Z?
Gen Alpha.
Baby boom.
Oh, baby boomers. Yes, baby boomers.
Well, look at this guy
I'm
say
just
baby
joking.
boomers. How can he be baby boomers? Bro.
It's Gen X.
Gen X, yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm not that
He's
old,
Gen
yeah.
X. Me, I'm not Gen X. Though.
What are you?
I'm a millennial. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a
No, you
millennial
are
too.
Gen
No,
X.
I'm a millennial too.
Gen X is what
Yeah,
they
from
call
like
it.
the
Yeah,
stops in
Gen
like
X,
the
yeah,
80s.
millennial.
It stops
yes,
in the
it's
80s.
this guy that we're gonna have later.
Who? Dr. Eric?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He's Gen
Okay.
X, yes. He says he's Gen X.
Interesting.
On the last show, he said the last time he was
yes,
there,
now
he
Yeah.
they are contemporaries now. Victor and Doctor. This.
Wow. Interesting. So, yes, Gen
Yes.
Z.
said- anyways, it's funny because what Esther just said, the part where she said the deeper the message is this: clarity reduces FOMO. The more you understand your identity, values, and goals, the easier it becomes to say that's a great opportunity, but it's not my opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
What I can think of to my most recent collection is when I first got to ECU, and the ASO, African Student Association, had an event where they took us around the world, you know, and after that, everybody wanted to go to this after party. That they made a big
okay. I
deal.
remember. Yeah.
Yes, they made a big deal. Like everybody made it such a big deal. I feel like I also kind of wanted to go, but I was like, nah. Like they just everything didn't work out that I went, right? So I was kind of thinking, whenever we're on our way home, we're like, we're not going because there was me, George, and some other
Shamik?
boys. Yeah, I don't think Shamik was there. I don't think Shamik went to that party. Sam, yes, it was me, Sam, and then what's that girl's name? She was telling me to go.
Just,
the girl from.
just. leave
Anyways,
the
yeah,
girls name and
she-
continue your
yes.
story.
She was telling me to go, and I was like, yeah, I would go, but it just didn't work out. I just ended up going home, and then something great
I
happened.
love where
that
this is
part.
going. There was a gunfight. Or
Yeah,
something.
there was yes.
Yeah.
AY here.
Gun
happened.
scare, actually.
Yes.
Oh, you went to the party?
I was
yes.
there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
AY and Angelica.
Oh
went.
wow, this
So-
is
Because they told us that it was like the continuation of what we had
Yeah.
at
they
the
lied.
event, which I mean the event was quite interesting with all the flags, you know,
Mhm.
different countries, African countries mostly.
they
Yeah.
lied.
They they lied actually.
Yes.
There
So
was nothing close to what we thought it was.
yes, and then whenever I heard what happened, I was just like, wow. So when they went to that party, there was a noise that came from T-shaped weapon.
Interesting. Yes,
Yes.
so Nkechi Promise, before we get to that, Nkechi Promise says, hi guys, this is my first time here from Abba Storytelling Hangout. Amazing, amazing. Come on, one time for Nkechi Promise in the building. Yes, thank you for joining us. Thank you, amazing. You're gonna like it here. Nkechi Promise goes on to say, sometimes we are afraid of missing the event. We are afraid of people succeeding without us. Interesting. And then she goes on to spoil it by saying, is Victor wearing Bafana jersey?
Oh.
No, Victor is not wearing.
Yes.
Nah, far be it from me. I mean, yeah, it's a nice jersey.
He
though.
planned to wear
that's
Bafana
not-
jersey,
this
but
is a Brazilian jersey.
who's on the back? Who's on the
Obrigado.
back? Who's on the back? What's the name on the back?
Obrigado.
What's the name on the back? if
There's
it's a
no name
Brazil-
on the back. on the
Uh-huh,
back.
exactly. It's a Bafana jersey.
It's
So
back, it's back, not back.
it's on the back. There's no
Yes,
if there's no
back,
name on the
not
back. It's
back.
because every Brazil shirt has a name on the back.
No,
If
this.
this looks like it's cheap, so
Why
it's
would
Bafana.
why would I wear another man's name on my back?
Why can't you wear another man's name?
Nah.
Why can't you wear another
I
man's
don't
Anyway,
wear
name?
my
another
name.
man's- look at this
Nah,
guy.
I
The
don't
one
wear
in
another
front
man's
is here,
name
you.
on the back, you know.
I beg.
No, I wear my own name.
Yeah.
What is
Victor
your name?
Ihuka,
What have
first
you?
of
What
his
have you
name.
played football?
Yes,
What
social
the-
media, and Katie Promise goes on to say, social media has turned everyone's highlight reel into our measuring stick. We are comparing our ordinary Tuesday to someone's best moments. Interesting stuff, you know, interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So, AY, I think you're best able to. So, have you ever said yes to something simply because you didn't want to miss out? Let's start from there.
I don't think so.
I feel like everybody has, but
Yeah, but like I can't remember one now. Maybe
It's
the one
fine.
Patrick was, but that one was not even a fear of missing out thing. It was just we had an event. Oh, we are done here, so we're moving to the next place, and everybody went there. So it wasn't a
Right.
Oh, do you want to go? Oh, you missed. No, it was just a random.
So-
we had an
so
event, and we all
I feel
went,
like
so.
I have to sort of make a clarification that when people think about FOMO, for instance, it's not how would I say it? It might not be as eventful as we are thinking. Like, oh, I don't want to miss out on this. Sometimes it's unconscious. Sometimes it could be. It's like a spectrum. Is from like the little things of oh. If I had my way, I wouldn't want to do this or something. I mean, we've done things.
No,
sometimes.
that day I wanted to be there, though.
Right, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying. So it's not like it has to be. Oh, you're consciously thinking,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to miss out or anything like that. It could be in the little things too. That's. I mean, even with me, for instance, I'll still let you say what you wanted to say. I wanted to make the point that I still struggle to make posts on social media. I still struggle to. Sometimes I'm like, is this worth it? And then I realize, like, man, if we don't sell our markets, nobody's going to sell it for us. So I just lock up and do it, But yes, I know a lot of people too. There is always that you want to show or pepper them or something. So the second question is, what experiences or opportunities do you think are okay to miss? And you can drop yours in the chat too, guys. Chat gang. What experiences or opportunities do you think are okay to miss? W's in the
I
chat.
think first of all, anything that will disturb your peace is okay to miss. Because if what that event or whatever or opportunity, something that will mess up with your peace of mind, I don't think is worth it. Because you can't pay for it. You can't. There's no way you'll be able to get that thing back. So if it's something that affects your peace of mind, doesn't gets you agitated unnecessarily, I don't think it's worth it. Another thing to think about when we are like you were trying to explain, the whole FOMO thing is the fact that it is like I think it was yesterday I was talking about identity. It's okay to understand and say, oh no, this is not my business. And I think this happens to me too. Sometimes when I'm on Instagram or even on X, and I'm just scrolling and I just see a post. And maybe after seeing the first part of it might be a video. Maybe I watch the first. I'm like, this is none of my business, and I scroll past. Like
That's interesting.
do you get like? You don't have to watch everything. You don't have to read every post. Once you realize that what this person is talking about, nah, this is not my business. I just scroll past.
Yeah,
do you get?
that's
So
interesting.
it is okay to decide, and it's not just about social media.
Right.
Like opportunities in life. So there are things that you want to do, and you know that this is not
Right.
taking you to your destination. I mean, it sounds good, but if I join this, I'm not going to be able to achieve my goal, or it won't take me to where I'm going. So yes,
Okay.
it's cool, it's good, but it doesn't align with where I'm going. It doesn't align with me as a person. So I'll just pass. Do you
Okay,
get? So
that's interesting
Yeah.
too. You say that, and I wanted to add to that, but let's see. Uchendu Njonye in the chat says, "When I think of FOMO, I think contentment has come as lost skill. We should also know that peace is often hidden in the world." No. Yes, we're live on Awesome Radio, and this is Pitt Perspectives. We'll be back right after the break. Don't touch that dial. Boom.
Join our team of totally awesome volunteers. When you volunteer into the Awesome Radio Network family, you are valued and appreciated. Are you retired? Do you need something rewarding to do? Do you need community hours? We can be reached at 252-756-3137. We have several volunteer opportunities readily available for you to choose from. Awesome Radio Network is seeking self-motivated and positive volunteers who may be interested in learning how we do radio and community events. Visit our website to learn more, awesomeradionetwork.org. or reach us at 252-756-3137. Disclaimer: we vet our volunteers and reserve all rights to mutually accept or refuse.
Yes, welcome back. You're tuned into Awesome Radio Network. And this is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio. Yes, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community. We're a global stage for local stories from Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. And today we're talking about something very important, something that affects our life. We're talking about the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out. So, yeah, Suchendun Jr. said we should also know that peace is often hidden in the world. No. And then Rex Joe, my screen is blank. Please confirm. Please, I hope your screen is back up. But we're good over here. Yes, Rex Joe goes on to say, on saying no, we should note that every intentional boundary created helps build a better future. Interesting. So, I love how it seems like everybody in the comments has some level of maturity, right? Where you're able to discern or think that you can separate opportunities into the ones that, benefit you and
Let
the
me
ones
give
that
you one
don't.
reset. This is not an opportunity, it was an event.
Okay.
There was an event that held at what was it? Not Town Commons, the other one.
Okay.
With- You
what's
know what
that?
I'm talking about
Wildwood
here.
Park?
Yeah, recent, like
What event was that?
the last general events that you guys had there.
General events.
Patrick, I'm sure you remember that. It was a
The
Saturday
festival.
event.
Waving flag with performance and all that.
No, there was a cookout something that
Oh,
happened
really?
recently.
Okay.
You're saying it like you're not
okay,
there.
I see what you mean. I see what
the
you
one
mean.
from
yeah.
St. James?
No, the one with the Afro Caribbean.
It wasn't there though.
Yes.
But it
yeah.
wasn't
Yes,
Why
that's
is
what
that?
I'm
That's the one
guessing
he's
at.
talking about.
Okay.
Like that particular event,
Mhm.
everybody I knew was there.
Okay.
Like even like almost everybody I knew,
Okay.
Nelson, like everybody was there.
Right.
So I kind of like sample like, oh, are you going to be there? And people were
Right.
like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. But then I had seen how my week went, and even up to that day, I had like a lot to do, and I also knew that I had to sleep early because
Right.
of church. I'm like, best thing for me is to just stay back and sleep and get my rest. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So that was like the peace of mind I was trying to explain before we went on that break. Like, you need to be able to assess the situation. If going for something or taking an opportunity or do something is going to affect the flow of your life or
Okay.
the peace of mind, quote and unquote,
Right.
whatever that means to you,
Right.
it's okay to say no to, even if the whole world
Okay.
is doing it.
But
It's okay to say
I see what you mean. We have a caller on the line. Let's take it.
no. Okay.
Right. Good morning. You're live on Awesome Radio, and this is Pitt Perspectives. Who do we have on the line?
Baba Tunde.
Hey, Baba Tunde in the building. How you doing, my G?
Yeah, I'm cool. How you hanging? Y'all good?
Yes, good. So you've been listening to the show, I suppose. We're talking about the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out. So what experiences or opportunities do you think are okay to miss?
You said to miss?
Say that again.
You said to miss?
Yes, to miss. Yes, to miss out on.
Okay, well, I know a lot of us are from different places all over the world, and there's a bunch of things going on at home I'm sure we like to always be around for, but you find out sometimes it's more important where you are and who you're around than,
Right.
even where you go. So
Right.
I think whatever you can go to because of logistical constraints, if you can make the best of the situation around you, sometimes it's just as effective,
Right. Amazing stuff, Babatunde. Thank you so much for always, representing and joining us on the show. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Come on, one time for Babatunde. Yes. Have a good rest of your day, man.
No problem, man.
All right.
See you guys soon.
All right. Yes. Amazing stuff, Babatunde.
Somebody asked a very important
Yeah, that's what I'm
question,
trying to
like,
get to.
I think it was
So let's start from the
maybe
top,
Rich.
actually. Let's
Okay,
start
okay.
from the top. Rex Joe says, on saying no, we should note that every intentional boundary created helps build a better future. Okay, that's great. Yes, go ahead. You can take the question. Eberos Okalo.
It says, how do we distinguish between missing out on distractions and missing genuine opportunities?
Yes, that's exactly what I was getting
Very,
to
very
say.
important.
Maybe not in this way, in terms of how I started out by saying everybody in the comment section in the chat seems to be mature enough to think about these things, right? But when you think about it, we were told, and I think it's proven true, that if you're just up and coming, your best bet would be to take on every opportunity that comes your way. Say yes, and then figure it out, which again is true in large parts, because that is where you hear things that say opportunity some dresses itself as hard work or something in some sense. But I think again, with age and experience, you get to now figure out in the grand scheme of things, how does this add up to where I'm trying to get to or not. But then it's also true that sometimes those opportunities are not clear in the moment. You see what I mean? So I say all that to say, I guess, that sometimes these things are subtle, sometimes these things are nuanced. You know, it might not be like fear of missing out in the way we are saying it, like missing out on something, you know, for instance. I mean, there are clearly those situations too. And then I think Nkechi Promise goes on to ask, can ambition and the joy of missing out coexist, or are they fundamentally opposed? Is fear of missing out a symptom of insecurity, or is it simply part of being human? Interesting. Yes, I think it's a little of both. I think it's simply part of being human, and then it gets to a point where it becomes insecurity. Or what do you guys think?
Okay, so to the questions on, ambition, missing out on opportunities and then missing out on distractions.
Sorry, Ngozi Ihuka says, so happy to meet this discussion. Yeah, shout out to you. That's my mom. Go ahead. Yeah.
So back to what I was saying, like,
right.
And I think Blessing said that earlier too about identity and clarity.
Right.
And you also touched on when you talked about, when you're starting out, you might not be clear yet on most of what you want to do.
Right.
But I think in every moment, there is a level of clarity that you need to have, whether you're just starting out or not. And at that point, whatever is your goal at that point, it might not even end up being your goal in the future, but in this moment, this is my goal, and this is what I think is the best.
Right.
Considering my plans and my dreams and aspirations in the moment. You need to be true to that goal in the moment. And that is where FOMO or JOMO or whatever it is comes in. So you have to assess what you have in your hands in the moment and decide if that opportunity aligns with it or not. So even if it then turn out in the future to become a missed opportunity, you can be fair to yourself to say, based on
the knowledge
at my disposal in the moment, I took the best decision.
Right.
And I think that's what matters most. So in that way, you are not going to be beating yourself up. I missed out on something.
Right.
You've assessed your situation as you should, and you've made that decision to say, okay, based on what I'm working on in the moment, this is what I think is best, and this opportunity is not for me, and I'll pass on it.
Amazing.
So, and talking about even ambition, if you can, I think you even need to be focused to be able to achieve whatever it is you call your ambition. Because if everywhere is looking, I mean, if whatever opportunity comes, you are going after it, you're going to lose everything, right? It's just like somebody, like there's a saying to that, in my language, I will talk about, if you are chasing two rats, you can't catch both of them.
Say it now.
Okay?
I mean, it's helpful
if you are chasing two rats, you're going to miss out on both of them. Because two of them are going to be running most likely in different directions.
Right,
so if you are saying, okay, which one am I going after? You can't get both. You have to be focused and say, this is what I'm getting. You go after it and you get it. Right? So sometimes when you are trying to have everything,
right,
it becomes a distraction at the end of the day.
Right.
For example, someone like Cristiano Ronaldo did not end up being the greatest player of all time by running after everything that he sees. Everybody that has played with him, or anybody who is a footballer that is worth his salt, has come out on different mediums to say that this guy is the most dedicated footballer they've ever seen. Like you say, you are coming in early by 7 a.m. He's there by 5. Do you understand? Because that's some level of focus, right?
Yes.
So if you are just jumping around, at the end of the day, I don't even think that's even ambition. Ambition is even like, there is a part where you've not figured out everything, and that's fine. But in the moment, this is what I have, this is what I've figured out, and I'm chasing after it, with that much focus to be able to achieve that dream. So I feel like
Fascinating stuff.
that works.
Yes, interesting. So Ngozi Ihuka says, Victor, AY, and Patrick, I hail you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you for always supporting. Abide and Pray always says, hope the Jomo we are talking about is not the son of Kenyatta. You know, the Kenya president, Jomo Kenyatta.
Oh,
interesting. Yes. Yes. Omotayo says, actually missed out the base of the conversation. Yes, Omotayo, we're talking about the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out. You know, we're asking folks, if you've ever said yes to something, you know, because you're afraid you'd miss out on that opportunity or on that, whatever it is, it may be. Yes, Favor Chioma said, hey, I'm Simple from Nigeria. Yes, Favor, thank you for joining us live from our Storytelling Hangout. Come on, what's up? One time for Simple.
What would you call them Favor after they say they are simple? You must call them.
But I mean, I'm reading out the name, the username. Favor
But they told
Chioma,
you what they.
and said, hey, I'm Simple. That's the name, I suppose. Their street name. Or whatever. But yes, Favor Chioma live from our Storytelling Hangout. Eberu Sokalo says, Uche has chased 2 rats when he was in the village. And he caught the 2. He thinks hunting is not a white-collar job. That is why he came to the city. Interesting. It's amazing how any American person or any non-Nigerian reading this will be picturing someone chasing rats in the village and all of that too, you know. But yes, amazing stuff.
Is that not what she means though?
Yeah, but I'm saying as someone who thinks everybody now.
Oh,
Yeah, Africa, like all of Africa is like
okay.
yeah. So yes, so let's see. I think we talked a little about what experiences or opportunities you think are okay to miss.
Yes. we talked about
So have you found more happiness by doing less? Yes, I wanted to speak to what you said about the focus. And I think it comes from you need to go through grabbing every opportunity you see, especially if you don't have you know, anything to begin with, because that's how you build leverage, right? So people say this a lot, especially in the media industry or even in sports media and all of those things, that any boss you see will tell you how they volunteered. You know, that's the only way you can get into the industry, by volunteering. It gives you a foot in the door, and how all of those volunteering is free, unpaid. You know, which is something some people wouldn't even be comfortable doing. But being able to do that helps you build up that opportunity. I've seen folks who would never do any unpaid thing, right? So I imagine in this case, part of that is realizing when you need to take on those opportunities. But after some time, it becomes unhelpful to keep doing unpaid stuff and all. But hopefully you can now have the knowledge or the wisdom to select what opportunities to go for or not. Yes, it's been buzzing in the chat. Eberu Zokalu said sometimes what we call JOMO, joy of missing out, is actually avoidance. There's a difference between protecting your peace and hiding from growth. Let's talk about this, because people with low self-esteem can see the joy of missing out as an excuse to remain hidden. Man, it's just throwing some wisdom.
So let me just, I think this person is a bit tying a bit to what you said.
Okay,
earlier.
sorry, I wanted to just give a quick clarification for Omotayo. Omotayo says, be like this talk now for people who get sense. Don't forget what you're trying to say. No, before load uprising like us. No, Omotayo, we're talking about the fear of missing out versus the joy of missing out. Have you ever said yes to something simply because you didn't want to miss out? Then what opportunities or experiences do you think are okay to miss? And then the final question is, have you found more happiness by doing less instead of more? These are the questions. So obviously it's something you can relate to them. Go ahead.
So you were talking about grabbing every opportunity.
Right.
And I wouldn't say I disagree with you, but not entirely the way you would think. So what I mean is, when you are starting out something, there is still a need for focus.
Right.
And I understand where you want to grab every opportunity, but even in grabbing every opportunity, it still has to be directed towards a goal, or it still has to be in one direction.
Okay.
You cannot be grabbing different opportunities in different industries when this is where you are. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to say. So, for example, you are starting out in an industry, right? Let me use my own, when I was still, I mean, of course, I'm still
you're
in,
still
but like when I was like starting out in film, and imagine at that point, of course, I did different things. I did
Right.
script supervision, I did directing, I did production assistant. So that's what you would call grabbing different opportunities.
Okay.
But everything was still in that industry.
Right.
Do you understand? I even worked in production.
Okay.
So that is in that industry. I got an internship with Film One. I worked in the same industry. Imagine me at that time starting out and saying, I want to grab every opportunity. And then today I'm doing POS, and tomorrow I'm
No,
working in the
that's
bank,
not-
and then next tomorrow I'm volunteering for people that are packing, clearing debt. Do you understand? So like that's like all over the place. So when I mean focus, I'm not taking out the fact that, especially for people that are starting out, you want to make sure that you are being involved in a lot of things to make sure that people are seeing you and you are growing. But I'm still saying, even in that, there is still a level of focus that you need to maintain, such that in your shooting everywhere, it is still within the same.
It adds up.
Do you understand?
Right.
Yeah, it adds up, because in shooting everywhere, you are still making sure that it's well coordinated.
Right, interesting. That's
Yeah.
that's a really nice point. So Abide and Pray always says, not all FOMO is bad. Not all fear of missing out is bad. Sometimes it reminds us we've become too comfortable and need to engage with life again. More like to say you are now matured in a way. That's interesting. Can you give us an instance or an example of where FOMO would be a good thing? Because I'm really fascinated by that. I'd like to know. And I agree with you too. I agree with you because it's really always about balance, just like everything else. And when you think about it, human beings are social beings. We are social animals. And part of what helps us calibrate ourselves is also seeing our mates or our peers, being able, that's how we're able to socialize and have a functional society, because we learn from each other, we imitate each other and all of that too. So there has to be some value in being able to engage, like I imagine Abide and Pray always says.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, you want to say
Yes,
something?
just in addition to what we've said so far, I think now more than ever before, especially in this generation,
Right.
you need to be more careful with your focus, and that
Okay.
is where the joy of missing out for me like takes the lead,
Right.
because we are in the generation where everything is available at your fingertips.
Right.
So in that way, you are seeing everything in real time.
Right.
And I watched a video earlier this week. I just stumbled on it, and the person was talking about how everybody thinks we are in the worst time in human history, which is necessarily not true, because the reason why you feel that way is because when your great grandfathers woke up in the morning, if there was earthquake, for example, somewhere else, they don't know. They
Right.
only know what is happening within their
Right.
vicinity. So
Right.
this is what they are seeing, that they are experiencing real time.
Right.
But you, in a day, you have seen a bomb blast, you have seen
In Iran.
earthquake.
Right.
In the same day, you are seeing
Venezuela.
kidnapped kids.
In
Do
Nigeria.
you understand? So
yeah.
everything is coming at you at the same time.
Right.
Right.
And our attention spans are getting
Right, because
shorter too.
everything is coming at you at the same time, because you can see it in real time as it's happening. You are getting before.
Right.
Even there was a time that you needed to wait till maybe 4 p.m. or 9 p.m. to listen to the news,
Or
to-
even there used to be a time it's
right,
like
to
Telegram
to
or
know
something.
what has happened that day.
Right.
But now, as it is happening, you are getting
Right.
it.
So let's
real time.
see. Omotayo says, before we have to go on a break, Omotayo says, I always miss out from events that pose as threats to my mental health. Birthdays, social activities that might affect me means I miss out and I end up being happy about it. Interesting. I can see that. Rex Joe says, previous generations worried about keeping up with neighbors. This generation is trying to keep up with the entire internet. It's worrisome. Interesting. In the same day, you are seeing Ronaldo going home.
After screaming, I'm back.
Don't worry now.
He's back home.
Everybody will still go home now.
All right,
That's-
all right.
that's-
AY and
back
Patrick,
home.
you guys would
You
like
must
this.
win it too.
AY and Patrick, you guys like this. Yeah, Singles Ihuka said, AY specifically, be being led by the Spirit of God always and being obedient to His promptings is the ultimate in life. You can never miss opportunities. Hence, there is no fear of missing out. Hallelujah. Yes, agreed.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely. I
yes.
agree with
That's
that.
my mom, by the way. Yes.
Because at the end of the day,
that's why now, yeah.
we as
Wait,
humans.
wait, before you say anything, why don't you? Yes,
Why don't I what?
we're going on a break.
Yes,
but this preacher in training is reading this verse and smiling.
Yes, we'll be right back after the break. Don't touch that boom.
Do you have documents that need to be notarized? We provide notary services by appointment. 252-756-3137.
Awesome radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're tuned into Awesome Radio Network, and this is Pitt Perspectives, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community. Yes, we're a global stage for local stories. Amotayo says, preach, mama. Rex Joe says, preach, mommy. These guys. Rex Joe says, see how AY nodded. He was going to back her up with a scripture. Yes. I mean, that's a good thing to know someone by, though.
No, but it's the truth at the end of the day, because there's a lot going on. Right. And
yeah, there is a lot going on.
There is actually a lot going on. And that
both physically and spiritually.
Yes. Too. So that privilege of having that extra source of inspiration, where you can know that, okay, this is what God will have me do at this point in time, is very, very, very valuable, and it's going to help you to move faster in life.
Hallelujah, somebody.
And reduce stress.
Yes, mommy and the Lord in the charts. Yes, Nkechi promise.
That's
amazing stuff.
Yes, how you're shouting hallelujah as if
what?
This guy, you like to. Are you a preacher in training?
Bro, can you
answer the question?
He was in training, they kicked him out of the training.
See this one that has done children.
He could not survive the rigor of training. This one has done
young disciples in church. Patrick.
They kicked him out of the training.
This one is done.
Amotayo is talking to you, Victor.
But Victor, suddenly you're calm today because mommy's in the chat.
See this comment.
No wonder Patrick is safe today.
Yes.
Mommy in the chat.
Yes, mommy in the chat. Yes, this is a great comment.
I'm always a calm guy, you know.
Yeah, not calm.
Yeah, never calm.
I'm always a calm guy, you know. I'm shy actually, you know.
Yeah, shy.
I enjoyed this session. I'm glad you enjoyed it in Nkechi Promise. And I hope
his name is Shy.
Yes,
not that
you can also, join us every weekend. We're always here. We love hearing from you guys. I mean, we learn a lot from you guys. You don't even know. We learn a ton from your wisdom and your perspectives, and that's what we're here for. Now
it's been a W chat. Like, they caught up to what's going on, especially this thing by Omotayo that says, but Victor, suddenly you are calm today.
What I said, I'm always
mommy
calm,
is in the chat. No wonder Patrick is safe today. W mommy in the chat. This comment right here. And there's another one by Rex Joe. Says, I see why AY noted. Yes, no, not that one. This one. In the same day you are seeing Ronaldo going home. Yes.
You said it already.
No.
And I responded by saying everybody will go home at the end of the day.
No.
Except if you win it. You might win it too, but if you don't win it, Jesus.
What?
Jesus. Let's read.
Don't worry about it.
Let's go to community.
All right.
Those that have gone home.
Just make sure you win it too.
Who are you talking
now read community. You will know when that day comes.
Yeah, these guys are talking about the World Cup.
You will know when that day comes.
Norway is playing England today.
Yes.
Who do you guys have? Norway, England.
Man, I don't know.
I want England
to win.
I want England to win.
I want Haaland to go.
Oh yeah, I want England to win for Thomas Tuchel.
I honestly don't know.
All right, Argentina, Switzerland.
Well, I want Switzerland to win, but we'll see.
I want Argentina
because
to
Argentina
win.
has been struggling with all the knockout stages.
Yeah.
Struggled against Cape Verde, had to cheat to win. Struggled against Egypt, the same thing, had to cheat to win. Even the mayor of
Portugal
New York
cheated against Croatia.
The mayor of New York had to come out in his speech to say, we all need to agree that Egypt was robbed today.
But that's not what he was saying.
You're not agreeing anything.
But that was what he said.
No, that's not how he.
No, that was not why he said it. But that was what he was saying.
I mean,
that was not what he was intending.
It's interesting.
He was saying that New Yorkers will save time in transit, and that means getting to family tables. That means he said that, and he mentioned that includes agreeing, not arguing, agreeing with your friends that Egypt was. So
Interesting. That's interesting.
But
How
we can play
words
it back.
are very,
Yes,
very important.
yes.
But
If
that was what he said,
anything,
yeah.
Ebero Sakalu says, I want Haaland to go. Go home or go to the semi-final, please.
Me, I'm very
Specify.
indifferent because
Interesting.
both of them are like.
Yeah, I mean, I love England. I
okay.
love for England to win anyway.
Yeah, England
but
is a
yes.
good team.
Oh, yes. Community events. What
Art
do we
Gallery
have?
Volunteer Huddle. If you've ever wanted to volunteer in the art community, someone like Victor that wants to volunteer for everything, stop by the Farmview Community Arts Council today from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Meet fellow volunteers, learn how to get involved and help support local artists. Whether you are new or returning, everyone is welcome.
Yeah, and then next one we have Summer Art Camp at Emerge Gallery. Registration is open for Summer Art Camp at Emerge Gallery beginning Monday, July 13th. Camps run Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they are open for children ages 3 and up. It's a great opportunity for young artists to learn, create, and have fun this summer.
Okay, and we have the stroller tour at the Greenville Museum of Arts. Parents and caregivers can enjoy a relaxed visit to the Greenville Museum of Arts during its free monthly stroller tour happening Tuesday, August 11th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's a wonderful way to explore arts while spending quality time with your little one.
Yes, Nkechi Promise says, let Messi go home.
Sorry, Nkechi, Messi is at home.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
now,
interesting. He plays in the
he plays
MLS.
here.
too.
So
It's
he is at home.
FIFA's
And you would even imagine how much that has
FIFA's
helped him
princess.
too, because he's playing in the stadiums he's played
The
at.
guy has
you
a
know.
mind
FIFA,
of
FIFA's
it's
princess, of course, is
interesting.
playing at home.
like I mean, Ronaldo's gone home, he's crying.
He's playing,
He was
playing
crying
at
like
home.
his fans. They were all crying. They should cry harder.
I mean, you can love both too.
you
though.
can't love both.
Yeah,
Ronaldo
You
is
can actually love both.
Ronaldo
but
is
yeah.
an
You can.
egotistical maniac. Like
See you that
He
nothing.
is.
You are egotistical, whatever.
is.
How much more Ronaldo?
This will
He's
this
egotistical.
will-
The guy
this
said,
will
wait,
know
the guy said
nothing
that
about
the
Cristiano
guy
Ronaldo.
said
Absolutely
Portugal
nothing.
without Ronaldo is nothing. He literally said that.
But he's the highest ever goal scorer.
So no, it doesn't
He did
mean
not
anything.
say he's
The guy-
nothing.
That's what he said.
He said they
right.
did not win
All right,
anything
guys,
before
we'll
him.
continue
And
this
that's true.
conversation
They didn't need him
offline.
to win.
We got-
They didn't win anything before
the
him.
Euro-
That's
wait,
true.
Wait, the Euro that he claims he won for Portugal, the guy was
Yeah.
injured in the first 5 minutes. The guy was off. He was crying. He was on the
So,
bench.
in the first 5 minutes.
so how did they get to that final?
By the way, the first cup he didn't play until the semi-final.
What are you saying?
Yes, the first cup that they won, he didn't play until the semi-final because he
The-
didn't want to play.
the
He
Euro-
thought it was a
the
useless-
Euro- he-
not the Euro, the one.
Which
before.
one?
The other one. What's the other trophy that he won?
Nations League.
Yes, he didn't play until the semi-final.
No, Nations League is different now.
Uh-huh, but
Nations
he-
League is happening during the season,
I don't care.
during
But the
international
guy
breaks.
claimed
But
that
anyways,
he's the reason
time is out.
we are out of.
Yes, thank you for listening to these guys bicker about soccer. We'll see you guys next week. Don't touch that dial. Boom.